Guys, we're doing this lesson for math called filling the jar, and we're talking about tenths and hundredths. So for part 1, it says a jar can hold 100 marbles. Jar A, the jar contains 3/10 blue marbles and 4/100 yellow marbles. What portion of the jar is filled with marbles? Make a model and write an equation to match your model. So what I would do to show this is to use my tenths. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3. I already have it over here. Look. Tenths and my hundredths. So I have 3/10 and 4/100. So together, that is 3/10 plus 4/100. And if you remember that 3/10 is equivalent to 30/100 plus 4/100. And together, you know that that is 34/100, just like that, okay? So make sure that's written down. You can pause the video so you can write it down to go with part A, jar A. Make a model and write an equation to match your model. And you can also fill this in on your chart just like this. So you would do 3/10 and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for your hundredths. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay. So for jar B, it says the jar contains 9/100 orange marbles and 1/10 brown marbles. What portion of the jar is filled with marbles? Make a model and write an equation to match your model. So we'll do the same kind of concept. Erase what we just did. You're gonna have 1/10, so just one of these guys, looks like this, and then 9/100. You're gonna do 9 of the little ones. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 9 of those. So that's gonna look like this. 1/10. What's your 1/10 right here? Plus 9/100. And remember that is 1/10 is equivalent to 10/100, just like this, plus 9/100, and that would be equivalent, that would equal 19/100. And you could color that in on your chart. You have one of these to take home with you, like this. And your equation would be 1/10 plus 9/100, and that equals 19/100, and that's what's shaded in on your hundreds chart, okay? All right, I want you to try to do jar C and jar D on your own. It's very similar to what we did for jar A and jar B. And then part 2, it says pick one of the tasks above, explain how you work with different denominators to find your answer. And that's basically asking how you would change, for example, 1/10 to 10/100. You know that that is equivalent to that. Okay, that 10 becomes 100, the 1 becomes a 10, just like that. All right, thank you guys.